Hi, it's Dawn Monroe, and today I'm working on some PDF problems, which can be really frustrating. I'm going to walk you through creating a form in Microsoft Word and then bringing it over and creating a fillable form from Adobe Acrobat. I'm also going to take you through getting a signature and getting that sent out. So just a few of the problems I'm seeing in utilizing PDF documents. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and kick us off here. Okay, so this is just a template I picked up from Microsoft Word. This is a membership form. It had a few fields here and I cleaned out some stuff and I added some other stuff. So a best practice would be to go ahead and create your form in Microsoft Word or another program. You could create something in a Google Doc. You could create something in Canva. I've been playing a lot with those these last few weeks and looking at form designs and things. So you create the form with the best structure you can in whatever program you like. Now it can work nicely to use a table, like this is set up as a table. You can use the developer tab in Word. So you may not have this turned on. It is available. You go File, and Options, and you go to customize your ribbon, and it's a checkbox in one of the tabs there. You may not have it on. So you could simply go turn that on, and then you'd have this ribbon I have. Now it has a few items here to go ahead and set up and structure your form directly from Word. You can do that, but what I want to show today is how you can take something in Word and bring it over to your Adobe Acrobat and go ahead and set it up and have it do an auto form wizard kind of thing. So that's what I'm doing. Now in my document, I can do File, Save as Adobe PDF. I could print and I could choose an Adobe PDF. I could use the, let's say I've got them on my home tab. I've got a create the Adobe PDF here. I've also got an Acrobat tab. Now I'm getting some of those additional features because I've got the Adobe Acrobat Pro DC already on my computer. And so I've got some of these extra features. The most frequent way for me to do this, I just go ahead and File, Save as Adobe PDF. We're going to call this a membership form. Let it make that. And then I've got my Adobe here, bringing it over now. And this is what my membership form looks like when I first bring it in here. Now, if you'll notice, this is not set up as a fillable form to get started. When I'm clicking on these, it's not working. Now, what I'm going to do is set this up. It's got a wizardy kind of feature for this. I'm going to go down, down, down in my list. If you happen to have it set up, you may see Prepare Form over here on the right. But I don't have it set up. I have to go to More Tools, or you can come up here and click Tools. Either way, you're going to get this menu here with your different tools available. The one I want is called Prepare Form. Here you can add it, and here you can drag it and drop it and set it up. If it's going to be something you want to use all the time, you can. Now, my choices are I can get this in the file, I can scan a document, or I can create something brand new. If I need to go shop for a file, I can, but this one's already open, so it's guessing. And this one is not going to need signatures, so I'm just going to hit Start. Now, this happens very fast. I'm going to hit Start. Here we go. Wow. Okay. So first name, last name. You see what I mean? It's picked up these basically a field name from the form I had set up. Cell phone, work phone, email, address 1. Address 2, that's not really what I want. I'm going to right click. Easiest thing is to rename the field. I'm going to call it city. Look how many options are in that when you go. Look at how many things you can do. Properties is another one you could visit, and there I can easily set up. Let's do a tooltip as well. So when they point at it, it says city. Let's do state. And that's fine. And right click. Let's do properties and set up zip and zip. Other things in there. Look, all these different settings that you can do depending on what your form entry is like. I'm going to just click through. You can see a whole bunch of settings that you might need to use. I'm going to hit close here. We're keeping it simple today. Now, I would like to show you if you want to add other things, if you decide later you need more text, more of these boxes, anything like that, you can add them. Let's preview and see where we are right now. Preview. And if I click, I should be able to type sample, tab, 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 tab. Look, our tabs are working perfect. That's great. I'm going to clean it out and go back to edit. Let's say that I want to know, do they want the basic membership or the pro membership? And to do that, I think what I'll do is give them what we call a radio button. So I'm going to click that and then just click in my document. And so my choice number 1 is going to be basic. And add another button. And let's do it below it. Kind of try to line them up. And let's do... Second choice is going to be the pro. And then I'll need a little bit of text by that because I want to say which one is basic. So basic. And whoops, I'm clicking all over the place. Pro, we'll have to line them up then. Now remember, this is one of those programs when you click on the tool, you're stuck in that tool. So I have to come back here and turn back on my selection tool. And you see here, I can space that. I can grab it and move it around. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so I can deal with these. Okay, so if I'm trying to move it, you know what I want is to get on it and get the 4-way arrow. Got to get right where I want it and line that guy up. There we go. So basic or pro, let me preview for that and see how it works. I can only choose one. So when I turn off one, I'm turning on the other, or vice versa. Okay, looking good. All right, that is how I would set up and make a clickable form. Now at this point, I could share it, send it out, whatever I need to do. Here's a distribute to collect responses. I need to save. Thank you for that. Saving it, and then membership ready, and save it. Okay. And so then how am I going to distribute? I can do it by email. And if I was connecting it somehow, and if you needed to do this, maybe you need to find out from your IT folks where this needs to live. And yes, let's clear. If we've got some values there, information, identifying myself, and then next. And then how do you want to distribute it? Send it via Adobe, and then to. And let's see, there it's going to give me, great. It's going to give me an address book. And so it is picking up some of my email addresses. And let's see which ones. Let me just give it one. So I'm going to take you to that so you can see what it looks like. So I'm sending it to one of my kind of clean practice accounts. All right, let's send that thing out. While we're doing that, yes, we will let it do that. And then I'm going to show you a couple of other things too. Here we're getting a tracker where we can actually view the responses. So this will be fun to watch and see things as they come in if you're sending that to a lot of people. So, okay, so that's a good start on that. Let's go back over to Word. I've got another document. What if you want to set something up for a signature? So here I've just got another generic, I just found a sample legal document that you might find in the Word templates. And let's go ahead and set this one up. And again, we're going to save it as an Adobe PDF first. Here's signature sample. And let's go ahead and save that as a PDF. And there it's open for us. Now I've already created the signature lines here. Again, it's always good to set up some of those precursory things in your originating program. It makes it simpler when you get to the PDF. Now, I didn't mention this before, but if you need to edit any of those text bits, you can click on the right side, get in your tools, and choose the Edit PDF. Or go up to your tools menu, Edit PDF, and then you'll see, let me zoom in. I can actually get in and mess with the actual text. So if you are getting a PDF file and you need to make some changes to it, jump in there, Edit PDF, and see if you can make those edits and move along to a new, cleaner, updated version of the PDF. Okay, so once I have finished the editing portion, what I'm going to want to do now is to request signatures. So I'm going to go ahead and request a signature here. And what it's doing is asking me again for who is going to get this, who needs to do the signature. Write your note and stuff there. And then our next step is to signify where they're going to sign on this document. Okay, step by step, it's thinking. We get a little bar there letting us know it's getting it done. All right, so I'm going to scroll down, click wherever you need the signature. And so I'm navigating to the place I want, click, and look at my options there. So it's a text field. It is set as a signature field. If you click, you can see that you can choose different pieces that you might want. Signer's name, date, email, if you need a checkbox, okay? So let's click over here. It is picked up, and you know, I did very clearly signature and date, trying to make it simple for us. It is set as a date field, that's good. And when I have picked those things and I'm ready to go, let's go ahead and hit send. Remember, I filled in the email address first, and I wanted to do those couple of things. So we could jump over to my email and you could see it from the other side of things. Picking these up. Okay, so here is the membership form sent from Adobe to my Outlook email. And here it's saying you're invited to complete this form. So let me open it. There is the membership form. And I'm gonna do Sally sample, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I didn't put any of the constricting fields in there. Sally@sample.com, and then main, and we'll do, I'm in Wichita, Kansas, 67211. Okay, and I'll do the pro. Okay, and then I submit the form. Okay, so it's going to go back to whoever generated it to me, which is to one of my other email addresses, and I will send it. And I will continue. And it should be going back to our originator. Let's go back to my email, and here I have the one that was requesting just the signature. Okay, so this is what it looks like in my email. It's come from this person, and this is not something to forward and delegate. I need to review and sign it myself. And here I'm getting a window here that's saying, hey, okay, you agree to the terms of the Adobe sign, and I'm going to start, and it's taking me right to the signature spot. I'm going to click there and look at your different ways. You can type it, you can draw it, you can upload an image. And if you're connected to your mobile device, you can sign first on the mobile device and then use the signature over and over. I'm going to do a typed option there. Now, an electronic signature is simply this. It's happening electronically. You may have heard the term digital signature. That is a verification process, like notarizing that you are who you are, right? So this is an electronic signature. I'm going to apply it, and it has popped in the date for me automatically, and then pointed out, click to sign, and I will do it. Okay, I can download the copy and do that from here. You've probably a few of you have done that already. That is what it looks like. So back in my Adobe, I can go back. Let's see, on my tracker, we should probably get an updated version of this. Forms, distributed. There it is, total recipients, responses. And it looks like it has not refreshed from here. We'll figure out how to refresh it. And then let's see what I've got as far as signature sample. Now I'm getting emails about these in my other account. Let me go look at those. I'm getting signed versions in the account where I sent it. And I'm also in this account that I sent it from, I'm getting that your form has been submitted. And let me bring these over so you can see them too. Okay, so submitting a completed form. Okay, so it's bringing this back to me, and double click the attachment. Add to an existing response file, and okay. And there is a completed one in there ready to go. See how it's made for me? It's making basically a CSV file, comma separated values that I can download into Excel or whatever. Okay, let's look at the Adobe sign. Let's look at this email that I got. Again, this is from my account where I generated everything. So everything that my Adobe account. So this one is saying that the signature sample has been completed between myself and Sally, and it is done. And I have the signed final version here and that I could open up. Let's open it up, just make sure it came through okay. And there it is. There's my signed version. So there is a lot going on in here, but you can see that you can start in one place, bring it to your Adobe Acrobat. I've got the Adobe Acrobat Pro DC account, and can do forms and signatures, get those out, get them returned. I am ready to roll. Now remember, you could start this with a Google Doc. You could also start this with the program called Canva. I'm going to do a video on that one next, so watch for that one. Hope you liked it. Be sure and subscribe. Thank you.